Hello, my name is jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of jahg Does Crazy Things with Seeds. Not really, it's all the mods 9 to the sky. And in the last episode, we had made great inroads into making the component parts, ingots, and various recipes and such for making all the modium, which is fantastic because all the modium is kind of key to various things in this game. I guess normally it's for the tools and the best sword and such, I guess. But it's also very much goes towards the end game gubbins. So I guess we're going to need it for all of the what is it called? The ATM star and such. Now, the server has not been running since the last episode. I meant to leave it running and I completely forgot, and so we do not have as much of the refined glowstone essence as perhaps you would think we would. Yes, I need to deal with this. I very much need to deal with this. We are still wanting to make our salvager. I don't think I've made the salvager, have I? I didn't get another ingot of that glorious gubbins. I guess there's a quest for it, is there? I don't know. Possibly. Where is it in here? If it's still attached in here... No, it's still here, so I probably haven't done it, is what we're saying. Indeed, I can't find it in the system because there isn't any. Fine. Last episode, so yes, we're working on the all the modium quests. I'm sorry, my chair is squeaky again, if you can hear that. We did the soul sand dust, the appetite dust. Oh, you can actually do that using other things that we can get somehow, can we? Very good. However, we automated it, so with the traditional method. Oh, there's 11 of that. Very nice. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess I only needed one. I don't know why it did 11. Maybe I asked for 11. Very good. Okay, that's that done. This we actually did. So that was the actual soul-infused ingot, which you get by cooking soul-infused dust, which is these various dusts that we have automated fully. Those soul sand ones take forever, though. I believe we discovered we might need some upgrades. I can't remember what they're called. They're from thermal. They are these things, actually. These components. Can I do component on that? Do I need, if I want this one, do I need the previous? I do. Well, that's somewhat complex, but it does give the best oomph. However, I guess we could start small with the hardened integral whatever. Have I got any of this is a question. I'm trying to make this. It is nighttime. Why do we do things in darkness? I don't know. Mechanism. Good morning, good morning. I've just seen this, and I think I've done the upgrades I haven't. Ah, and indeed, Crimson Iron for the Salvager. Good, it's still on my list, my to-do list, indeed. So, gold gears, they are quite a useful component to have. All of the components there I can make, therefore that's a decent recipe to add. Now, where am I with this? Done that rows, and there we go. That's where I am with those. They are lining up quite neatly now, those cogs down there. All right, well, hopefully they won't forever. So hardened components, might we need a few of this? I don't know. What's this? Invar. Do we have a way of making Invar? I don't know. Let's find out by putting Invar in here. We have some, but I don't think we have... Okay, so I see from this that seeds can be made, and therefore seeds will be made. All right, let's do that right now. Again, we will... Actually, what was the recipe of this? It was a... Was a machine for this? Is it alloy smelting? That can do it. Is there a induction smelter can also do it? Interesting. I guess we could do the alloy smelter, but I don't have the wherewithal for that at this time. You know what? We'll come back to the Invar. I'll leave the seeds there so it reminds me to do them. We will make one of these gears. I don't think that's a recipe, is it? No. All right, fine. So I've made... Oh, come on. I've made the hardened integral components. Can I make the next one? If I do usage of this, the next one is reinforced integral components, and this needs signalum. Signalum? Signalum. I've always said signalum, and I don't know why. So I'll add this to my board of things I want. We've already got the nether quartz. It looks like I've already got electrum. I guess there are seeds of electrum. Yes, there are. Well, that can go on my list of possibles. Can I drag this around? I can. Good. All right. Electrum we must already have. So signalum. Signalum? I'm doing it again. Well, there is a seed for that, and that's interesting. How do I make this normally? Do I have any of it? I don't think I do. Signalum. That's singulum. Signalum. No, I don't. Okay, fine. The normal recipe for this is what? Signalum dust that you can make from various bits of dust. Interesting. All right. So, based on that, I said last time I like to make the normal recipes of stuff. Oh, wow, you can make it directly with a fire charge or what was the other? What was I just looking at? Oh, I was looking at the dust. So if I want this, I need a fire charge to go with it. I've made that, haven't I? Yes. All right. How about we... I don't know if I've already got the seeds for silver. Let's find out. I know I'm going all around the houses here. I don't, but I can make silver. Wait, let's not do that one and instead do... I guess the silver ore is... I've got enough of that. I don't need the recipe. I want the usage of this. Let's pump it to a smelting capacity of some sort. Very good. All right. That's a better recipe because we don't have the seeds yet, I suppose. All right. This is going in our very small... Gosh, I need to big up the size of that pattern provider there, but that's fine. So now can I make my signalum? Let's find out. Signalum. I'm doing it again. There it is. All right, not that, this. These, yes, it believes I have all the parts. I don't want the dusts. I want just copper for this. So do I not have... I don't have a recipe for copper. That's why it picked that. Okay, fine. Recipe for this is to cook the ore, I guess. Let's do that. Copper ore, which I do have. So... Again, this will just go in that that netherite furnace for now. Bonk, very good. Eventually, we'll have seeds because we'll need so much of that, I assume. All right, so what, James? So what? What is it you're trying to make? You've forgotten again, and it's still not signalum. All right, so this... if I do that, yes, now it's got the recipe with the ingots. That's much more appropriate. Fine. I will take it. It is going to make use of those fire charges, but I don't seem to have any use for the fire charges normally, so it's good to have, I suppose. All right, now, is there a quest with regard to having some of this? Some of them, there are quests for having a little bit of it. Let's find out. No. Great. Fine. Okay, well, that's all right. I will move those seeds. So the signalum gear, we don't need usage of this. Oh, there are a bunch. Okay, fine. In which case, I was going to say that there aren't many uses of the signalum gear, but there appear to be many. Fine. And again, building up these gears in patterns, it seems. Fine. So, what are these? These are components. So... If I wanted to take this hardened component and upgrade it to this one, I can do that. Very good. There they are, two of those gears. Again, is that a quest? No. Is this a quest? Yes. Yes is what it is. Now, the next one is the one I can't make right now, which is the ender one, the resonant whatever. So that's fine. So this... component should allow us, I think you put that in here, and yes, so it gets more powerness, that's how we're saying that, but I think it can also work quicker just off its own bat, and therefore if we were to make some of that soul sand whatever, this soul sand dust, let's do 10, very good, and then run over there. We should see that it is still very slow, but is that quicker than it was? I think so, actually. I think that's significantly quicker than it was. But still slow. Wonderful. Well, never mind. I guess let's hope we don't need too much of that in our future. But that's good. All right. So we have once again done a couple of quests that were probably not ones we were intending to do. That was from before I made the machine frames. So I'm getting a tin gear for my trouble there. Marvellous. Look at this. We get one for doing that. Only the highest tier takes effect. So if I were to swap out... Did I not get that? Oh. Wait. Oh, it's a chance of getting that, and I didn't get it. Sorry, I thought it was giving me one of those directly, but no, it's given me some various other upgrades, though. That's quite useful. Very good, very good. Increases processing speed, but reduces the power efficiency. Interesting. I don't know that I want that right now. Fine. So that is it's doing slower than I had hoped, but it is doing quicker than it was. Marvellous. Let's dump some of these components in there. I don't need this in-bar in me. That's fine. All right, good. So going back to the quests then. It just gave me this because I did the thing. Another chance of getting this. No, I got more redstone flux coils. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It used to be you had to use some of those redstone flux coils to make jetpacks and so on. Jetpacks are in this? They are, but I guess I have the flying capability. It might it behoove me to have? No, because those abilities are forever, eternal, whatever they're called. Forever. What's the term I'm looking for? Everlasting, apparently. Fine. I was never going to get there. All right. So next, I don't need this electrum here. We're on our way to making all the modium, and we have a bunch of that. If I were to do that here, would it show me that as right? So I can make 4 out of the 6 components we need. One of them is magical, Diorum. I'll do that in a minute. Well, possibly. And the other is nitro crystals. Now, nitro crystals are a very useful thing. They are from power, which we were doing last time, and we have not done very much in terms of automating power. I don't know that I've got very good... what are these? These are energizing rods. I've got basic ones. Marvellous. All right, so they are absolutely not good enough. But then my power situation isn't very good either. So the next crystal up from energized steel, which is not a crystal, is blazing crystals, I believe. And they make use of blaze rods in a thing. Very good. I will use that second recipe, I think. Where was that? This one. Because... Wait a minute. Was that seeds? You can make seeds of these. Interesting. We'll come back to that possibly. For now, I want to use the energizing rod. Bees and stuff. I will feed in a single blaze rod, I guess, because we're getting those from the something from nothing machine, and it gives us 1 blazing crystal. Now, if I put this in here, where is the this one, the pattern provider? So I'm going to put that there. This has already been set up to not push if there's already an ingredient in there that's making another recipe. This, I think, I should have set this to pull specific things out, because it will do that, but it will do it with a bit of a delay, which I think is what we were working with last time. But if it takes too long to produce the thing, it'll suck out the ingredients and not the result. So that's what I've done there. I've made such that it will only suck the result out. The next crystal up is niotic, then it's spirited, and then it's nitro. So I'm going to put those in now so that we have those. And that's very much future-proofed rather than useful now. Good morning, hello, and good morning. Now, let's actually make some of those. So I want 10 of them. Oh, I completely missed saying okay to that. So I did it again. 10 of those, please. Or did I? I think I'm making them. I am not. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I did there. 10 next and start. That's what I meant to do. Very good. Now, these blazing crystals are used to make better energizing rods. You don't make a better energizing orb. That stays the same. But the rods themselves, so they will store more power within them, and they'll basically beam it faster to the device. So But obviously we have very minimal power set up at the moment, so that is a fun thing. And look, it's using 1200 FE per tick. That is a very significant power loss, essentially. As you can see, we had our 2 million, was it, energy there to start with, and it's significantly eating away at that. I'm glad I've only done 10 of those. Okay, so... but as I say, these are used to make the next level of solar panels, which I think are... Have I made the hardened solar panels? That's the hardened ones. Yes, I have. I've got a recipe of that. The next one is... I already have... that's the hardened. I want to do usage of that. It's this one that I want as my next solar panel. So, yes. So let's do these. I now have a way of making all those bits, which means, put that down. My mouse is having trouble clicking or putting things down once I've picked them up. That's interesting. Perhaps it's in need of a clean, possibly. All right, those were both crafting recipes, so they can just go in here. That should mean I can make a much better solar panel. What does this do? Generates 200 FE per tick, which again is not as much as we would want, but it's better than nothing. So I'm going to do all of those things. It should have, I think, all of the components. Yes, there we go. So it's done the wait, where is it? Basic, hardened. What happened to it? I don't know what happened to it. Let's go again on that. Oh, right. I haven't made it yet. I was just making the pattern. Fine. That is one of these, right? Because I did just put that in. Blazing. Yes. Okay, fine. So there's that. I've made one of those. I believe that's going to be a quest for us, but possibly not because it hates us. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not really, but I will allow it for now. Why did it not allow that? Because I haven't picked up any of the crystals. There we go. Very good. All right, so that's now given us that. Do we get anything fun and funky for this? We got some energized steel, which we can already make, but that's fine. Every extra bit of that is useful. So, okay, that's fine. I think I do want to go up to the power thing and put this in. What's this? That's a basic one. This is the hardened one. Let's take the basic one out. Is my magnet on? Yes, it is. Good. I wasn't guaranteed. Or that wasn't guaranteed, I should say. So let's put this in, bonk, and then do that, and then put our upgrade in it. So that should refill our power source a lot quicker. So, fine. So it's generating... Oh, it's still using the power in little bits. Okay, fine. 400 and something is what it's going up by. The input, however, from all of this is 700 FE per tick. So that's all of these together, I guess. Fine. 700 per tick is not bad. All right, let's return to the surface. Very good. And consider the next thing, I guess. So we are actually working our way up to nitro crystals. So I think maybe that is what I should do. Is it? I think so, yes. All right, let's make the recipes for all of these crystals using the energizing orb, which I know this is going to be a bit crazy. That takes 1 million power to do one of the green ones. Did I do the niotic ones? I didn't. They take 300 power, 300,000 power, I should say. The final one is the nitro crystal, and it requires wowzers. Wowzers. It requires a lot of stuff, including a nether star. Oh dear. Well, fine. Let's add that as a recipe. I need to have a recipe of the block of blazing crystals, but that's fine. So that means we can do almost all of that. Where is the energizing orb? There it is. Fine. So these ones go in here. That's the order of them. I already made a thing as you saw to pull them out of there. Wait, the other recipe was a crafting recipe. Yes, it was. So put that there. And technically, we should be in a position where we could dial up one of these, but we definitely do not have everything we need for this. What is that saying I need? I do have everything I need. Okay, this is crazy. Do I want to do it? recipe of this, it's going to take 20 million power. So absolutely, I do not want to do that right now because we only have 2 million power in standby. All right, fine. So I basically need to work up to better power or better power storage. So let's do power storage, shall we? What have I got up there at the moment? I'm going back up to the sky again. Ah, we're using Flux to store the power. And this is a basic Flux storage. Wowzers. All right. That is shocking, actually. So let's make that a bit better, shall we? So if I were to do at Flux here, I can make all these bits. Interesting. Okay, question. Can I make the blocks? Because I will need to make the blocks as well. The flux dust, well, I didn't mean to remove it there, but I did. The flux dust is very specifically, yes, there are very minimal recipes for this. So I did this one before, I believe. I used the bit of obsidian that's not obsidian, of bedrock that's below that to make it, I think. So that's a thing. Let's put this here so I can make those blocks. Now, can I make, so basic ones of these are made from stuff that it thinks I have now got the capacity to make. I'm going to need more of that flux dust for sure, so I'll make that in a moment. From the basic one, you make the next one up, the Herculean. Yes, that's right. Very good. And that can store 16 million power. Obviously, it's going to take forever to fill these things, but that's fine because when we're not on the server, it will fill for us. That's marvelous. And then the Gargantuan. Now, this is going to need stacks on stacks of the dust. So let's see exactly how crazy that is. Let's say I do want a Gargantuan one. That stores 128 million power, which is super good for us. Right, so I'm missing 1,106 flux dust. All right, so let's take another look at how we make the flux dust, because I have forgotten. It is by the normal way, obsidian onto that. Fine, okay, so it can do 8 stacks of redstone at once. So that's 500 redstone at once. So let's take all of this. Yes, I need storage in me, so I'm going to do all of these. I don't need these power cables in me, so it gives us a couple of extra free slots there, and give us more of that. And that will do. Fine. Dump that there for now. Now, I want some obsidian, which I definitely have. I don't need that much. And I want some cobble, I guess, just to build a little thing around so I can do this reasonably. And I want my magnet off. Good. All right. So the whatever you call that is under there. It is called, come on, James, it's called bedrock. There we go. Right. I should have remembered that, but I didn't. So we want 8 of these, which is that many. Very good. I will throw them all on the floor. I will put this here and then hit it. And then if I put my magnet on, I should get all those bits. Yes, I did. Very good. All right. So I am going to do this a few times. So that's 6, 7, 8. Did I turn the magnet off? I didn't, but I have remembered that now. In order to throw those all out, I don't know if people know this. They probably do. You probably do. In order to throw things out of your inventory, you can basically throw. You can magnet off. Yes, you can hold down Shift. If I could do this, Shift. No, Control. I can't remember which it is. It's Shift when you're throwing something out, and it throws all of the same item out of you, which is marvelous. Right, is that as many as I need? I don't know. I will come back to that. I know there's no torch there, and that's going to worry people. It's worrying me. I think that is enough for what I wanted. It might not be, you know. Goodness. It's remarkable how much of everything you need in this game. So that was Flux, was it? And it said I needed something. So I want a Gargantuan. Go on then. Yes, I can do it. I've got enough. It only needs 1,940 of them. Wowzers. All right. Go on that then. It will go through the the steps of making that, which I think is very pleasing to watch it do this sometimes. I know, all this trouble to automate a process to then sit and watch it do it, which I guess is the nature of this game. Sorry, I was just leafing through my pad to see if there was anything else I needed to do today in today's episode, apart from sleep. To-do lists. Oh, good morning, good morning. Whoopsie, my mouse again refused to do what I wanted there. Fine, and there it is, Gargantuan Storage. Now, there was probably a quest for the medium-sized one, but I didn't wait for it to do. So, whoopsie. Right, that will do for now. I can always make more of that flux dust. Wait, where was that? Here? I think that was here, yes. That will be in the middle of things, I guess. All right, good. So I've made that. I'm going to now go up to, I guess it doesn't have to be up there. Well, you've said it's called power up here, James, so you might as well put power things here. Fine. Can I put this up there? I don't know. Bonk. I can. I need to set the main power on that. That's fine. Did I do the wireless charging of anything? I did. Not that I've got much to wirelessly charge. Okay, good. So that will fill with power. I think the fact that I've got this, this has got a transfer limit of 20,000. This has got a transfer limit of that. That's per whatever, per tick, I guess. So having a Gargantuan one of these available to us is good. So all of this power, all 700 per tick that these things are generating, is going into this plug and into our power storage. These can be hooked up. They don't have to attach here, which is why I was saying, should I put it down on the ground? They can be down here on the floor, and it will still work because you set the network it's connected to, and it's all wireless, which is all fabulous. So in order to do this crystal, nitro crystal, I needed 20 million power, and we can see from here how much power we have. So that's going to take a while, so that looks like it'll be next episode. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why? Why are you not subscribed? Subscribe and you may have, I don't know, this. Yes, you can make as much cobble from it as you like. And if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.